What is up, dudes and dolls? Welcome back to my channel and back for another cash stuffing. This is the second cash stuffing of the month of April, so yay, we're getting through it, we're doing it. Before we start, I just wanted to give a new house update. So if you're new here, my husband got a new job at the beginning of the year, and his new job has asked him to relocate to be closer so that he can be on call and just be more available to them. So we have been talking about this, and unfortunately our credit is not where we want it to be in order for us to purchase a new home. So we are going to be renting for a year, maybe two, just while we get our credit back in order and build our savings back up. And in the meantime, we will be selling our current home. And we have had quite the struggle finding a rental home for just a menagerie of situations and reasons. It has been quite the journey, but the best news ever is that we actually did find a house to rent. We put our deposit down today. We filled out all the application stuff. Everything is done. We actually already have the utilities. The electric is already in our name to begin May 1st. May 1st is a Friday, but at some point on May 1st, my husband and I are going to, we have already electronically signed our lease, but at some point on May 1st, we are going to go get our keys and we will be able to start moving in. So we're really excited about that. The house is super cute. It has a huge backyard, so the dogs will have plenty of space. And yeah, we're just really excited about it because honestly, like it's a very nice home. It's in a perfect location. And if you've been here for a while, you've definitely heard me say that I was very hopeful that maybe some of these other places weren't working out because the perfect place was going to come about. And that's exactly what happened. This place is like really close to the interstate, but not so close that you like hear it all the time. It is 20 minutes for my husband to get to work, 15 for me to get to my new job. So it is just like perfect location for us. And yeah, again, the yard is huge, so that'll be good for our kids and for our dogs. And so we're just really thankful. I'm honestly like kind of overwhelmed because this earlier today they had texted us and said, hey, you're approved. We're going to send in your approval. But if you want to reserve the place, a deposit has to happen today. And I was like, oh my God. And thankfully I had, again, if you've been here a while, you know that I moved a chunk of money, 1,500 to our savings account that is attached to our checking account specifically for this reason. And I was so happy I had that money there. I literally just scooted it over to my checking, paid it, and we got the ball rolling today. So I'm really excited about it. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about my house and all my stress about it, but I'm glad we got to do that because today's cash stuffing is a little short. So I just wanted to give you the house update that we do officially have a place. We are moving in May 1st. All of the things are happening and the wheels are spinning. So we just have a few more tasks we need to complete. Like I need to get a hold of the water department in that town to get our water bill set up. And then honestly, after that, it's just going to be the process of moving. So how do you guys think I should move? I mean, because remember, I still own the house that I'm moving out of. So there's no big rush for me to get out of this house other than to just get it ready to sell. So I don't know, how should I do this? We also are like concerned because we did see like a couple bugs, not like a whole lot in our house or anything, but like we've seen them a few times and I was thinking that it was the weather changing, but now I'm nervous because like I definitely don't want to move and them be in my stuff. So what's your guidance on debugging things if there are bugs? Again, like we don't have like a bug problem, but with the weather changing, they're coming in and like I've seen them a few times and I'm like, oh no, you can't like still be here. So just give me your guidance there on that. Yeah, without further ado, let's count this cash and do this cash stuffing. All right, like I said, today's cash stuffing is going to be kind of short because I'm pretty sure we are only stuffing into bills today. So we should have a total of $1,273. So let's just double check. You should always double check your money. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 51, 52, 250. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, so 160, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that is our total of $1,273. So we did everything right. Yay. As always, I have my iPad off to the side, and we are going to start in our bills binder. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the only binder that we're stuffing into today, but just in case, I'll say it's the first. But I'm like 100% sure that this is the only one we're stuffing into. Okay, so mortgage is getting $253. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 250, 1, 2, 3. And so now the mortgage has, whoop. Okay, now mortgage has 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 500, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Rent is going to get $375 today. I think I'm going to have to increase my rent amount just because we're going to have to pay a higher pet fee than I thought we would, but it's not that major. It's just slightly different, and I would also like to keep having like a surplus of my rent. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 350, 375. And so now in rent, boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I have to like put all these bills in the right place or I will freak out. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 700, 720, 740, 745, 750, so 750. It's in rent right now. I'm actually going to take this sticking out of here because I did use all of this money for the deposit today. The deposit was like $15.95, I think. So $1,595. Okay, water is going to get 30. Okay, and so water now has 20, 40, 50, 60. Phone is going to get 20. So it now has 40. Electric is getting 88. Wait, not 100. What am I doing? 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. Okay, so now the electric has 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 315, 320, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. And so the other thing about this is that like I've somehow got this little surplus of money in the electric, which I'm actually really happy about because I also had to pay a deposit for our electric bill, which I paid half of it today, and they told me the other half will be in our electric bill, in our electric bill, in our first electric bill when we move. So I actually think I'm going to unstuff when we're done, and I'll unstuff what I need out of this. Okay, internet is going to get 32, 31, 32. And so now internet has 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68. Okay, next is State Farm. State Farm is getting $50. So now it has 100. Subscriptions is going to get $15. So now subscriptions has $10, $20, $25, $30. Palisade is going to get $250. And And so now the Palisade has $1, $2, $3, $450 and $500. Groceries is going to get $160, and that is it in there. And that is it for stuffing my bills. So now, while I'm here, I'm going to go through and do kind of like a mini unstuffing for some of the ones that I just kind of need to do an unstuffing for. So like this rent is going to help pay for the remainder of the fees and the first month's rent, since we have already paid our deposit. So I am not sure exactly how much we're going to need. Let me see if I can maybe calculate it. So the deposit was $50.95. There is going to be a $500 total pet fee for our 2 dogs, plus the first month's rent, which is going to be $15.95 plus $30, because the rent is increased by $30 every single month because of the 2 dogs. And I think that's it to move in. So we've already paid $15.95. And right here in my hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 20, 40, wait, yeah, 50. Okay, so I still need to come up with $1,375. And we do have a chunk of change sitting in our Ally account that is for our new home. So I might just pull some of it from there, but I'm going to try my best not to. So that way maybe we can keep a chunk, maybe be a month ahead and have that in our Ally account. So I'm not going to pull anything out of this yet. The water, I am not certain about the situation yet. I called the water department of our new town today to figure out how much like the deposit and everything was, and they didn't answer, so I left them a voicemail. So I don't know. But for the electricity, we had to pay $95 today, and then it's an additional $60 next month on our first month's bill. So let's see, do I have $90 that I can just kind of replenish my checking account? It's 50, yeah, 50, 40, yeah, okay. Okay, so this is going to go back to the bank to be deposited so that I can sort of just pay myself back, because I did already pay for that. It's $50, $70, $95, and that's exactly how much I paid earlier today. So now electricity still actually has 100, 150, 200, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So still $231, which is still good because that's pretty much what my electric bill is, or what it's been coming out to be the last couple times. Internet, I still don't know what we're going to do about internet at the new house. The electric company said that they do fiber there, but my husband is like really good about all that stuff, so he's going to be the one to know what we're going to do when it comes to all that stuff. Palisade. Okay, here's the deal with the Palisade. A few months ago, we were behind on this payment. Like, we were paying it late, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I paid an extra amount on the Palisade to get us all the way caught up. And then last month, I got a notification that I was still paying late. And I think it's because the actual like due date is before some of my last cash stuffings. So I think what I'm going to do is take this money, and it's $1, $2, $3, $4, $500. And I think I am going to deposit this back into my account and go ahead and pay $500 towards the car. So that way there's at least a payment being made before the due date. And hopefully I can get ahead on this so that that is not happening, because I really don't need my credit being dinged anymore for late payments. Like, that just does not need to be happening. And then groceries, nobody has spent any grocery money yet, so we're going to leave that alone. And so now that is it for the bills binder. Sometimes one of the silliest things about cash stuffing to me is that, like, I pull money out of the bank and then I just run right back and take it back. But honestly, I like doing that because I feel like I know how much money I have, and like the fact that I can physically hold it makes a world of difference to me. Because then I physically know, like, this is how much I have for this, and this is how much I have for this. So while it may be silly to run back and forth to the bank, it's actually been very helpful, because in the past when I've tried to do something like this, where like, oh, I'm not going to go to the bank, I'm just going to figure it out, I do it wrong every time. There's always something that I've done wrong. And I don't know if it's me or if it's just, this is just easier. Honestly, it seems like it's more complicated because there is a lot of back and forth, but this is easier to have it, to count it, and to love it. So we are taking back to the bank today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, $595 to pay part of my car payment and to pay ourselves back for the deposit for the electric company. And that is that on that. So thank you guys so much for watching this cash stuffing. I know this one probably is a little shorter than some of my others, but there really wasn't much to do other than pay my bills for this one. So if you have any questions, you can drop the comment below, or if you follow me on TikTok, you can DM me. If there's any specific content that you want to see out of me, or if you just have suggestions on moving, please hit your girl up. Please let me know your advice. As always, please like this video, comment below anything and everything, and subscribe to my channel if you keep coming back. Other than that, that's all I got for you. So love you. Bye.